What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sherry. Thank you so much for being here today. I am back with another part of my eyeshadow palette collection. This has been much requested and I'm finally doing it. When you see how many videos this is actually going to be, you will understand why I hesitated for so long. I've just randomly been grabbing sections off of the shelf where I house all my palettes and just doing them at random. So today's container is the one that I'm going to go through. As I said in the first one, I went back and revamped them because my friend Lisa, who owes me big time, asked me to do some swatches, at least swatch some of my favorite colors out of each palette. So I went back through my first two videos and inserted pictures. Now that I am on to real time and not footage that's already filmed, I'm going to just swatch some of my favorite colors for you from each palette. So let's get started. If you guys have not seen the first two parts of this series, I will link the playlist for you up there. The reason I'm mentioning that is because in some of the first videos I did a lot of Bad Habit palettes that aren't available anymore because Bad Habit apparently has gone out of business. But a lot of these are Bad Habit palettes. So I wanted you to know that even though I'm showing them to you because they're part of my collection, I can't get them anymore. Unless maybe on like Poshmark or Mercier or something, somebody may be selling them there, or eBay. Anyways, if I can remember the dupes, most of these are dupe palettes. If I can remember what they're duping, I will let you know that. If not, I won't. So here we go. The first one is Bad Habit Retro Love. And I also really love the formula and the packaging. This is a Subculture by ABH dupe. And I actually like this one better than the actual ABH palette because you get the really cool color story here without the temperamental shadows. So out of this, I will show you my favorite colors. We've got Flower Power, Revolution, Free Love, woohoo, pretty. Rock and Roll. Very pretty. Really nice pigmented shades. I enjoyed the Bad Habit formula. And like I said, this one's not as temperamental. I want to show you a couple more. This has a really cool green shimmer. I think I'm going to scoot up a tad. Yeah. A green shimmer called Icon. And let's look at the one, it's a dark berry called Nostalgia. I'm going to put it down below here. And a pretty cool hunter green called Hippie. Not a hunter green, but an olive green. So there we go. This is Retro Love. The next palette is the Bad Habit Arabesque. And this is a dupe for the ABH Soft Glam. Alright, so I'm going to swatch On Point, Tutu, Pirouette, my favorite is called Nutcracker, oof, this one's gorgeous. It's So those are some of my favorite shades from the Arabesque. Next is the Bad Habit Luna. And this is a dupe for the ABH Norvina. All right, we've got Penumbra. Such a pretty shade. We've got High Tide. Got Waning. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see that one. It's a very light peach. We've got Meridian. Really pretty pink shimmer. And then Half Moon and Basalt. So there are some from the Luna. Next is Lightspeed. This is a dupe for a Kat Von D palette that I can't remember the name of. Very interesting palette. I remember using this when I was going to an 80s party concert to see New Kids on the Block. So if I can find that video, I'll link it for you up there. I love this color. It's called Hyperdrive. Ugh. So beautiful. The next one is called Supersonic. These are two very unique colors and they are so pretty. I love the blue in here. It's called Momentum. And then I'll do the silver called Orbit. Very unique colors. This one right here is my absolute favorite. So cool. Next is Bad Habit Inferno. And if I remember correctly, this is for the Naked Heat. Yes, Naked Heat. It's a dupe for the Naked Heat. Very warm, beautiful palette. We've got Lit. And Blaze. Ooh, this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Flames. And Ignite. Terrible swatch. Hang on. Beautiful warm shimmers. I want to do this one also called Baked. I think it's a matte. I'll show you a couple of the mattes. I'll show you Baked and Hot Spot. You can't see Baked. It's really close to my skin tone. But that is the Inferno. Next is the Bad Habit Ora. And this is a dupe for the ABH Prism. Alright, I'm going to do Awakening. Ethereal. Haze. Ecstasy, just a flippin' gorgeous, gorgeous green. Like a deep hunter tealish green. Love those colors. and that is the Bad Habit Ora. Next I've got the Artistry and Artistry II, and I believe these are the dupes for the ABH Mario palettes. I was really happy to have this one because I did not get the Mario palette by ABH. Let me show the front of this again. This is the Artistry. And this is the Artistry II. So we'll start with the Artistry. We've got Sophia, Laurel, Siren. It's a pretty fall palette. And we'll go with Primavera. And that was the Artistry and the Artistry II. We've got Charo. Ooh. Motif. Kusama. Tempest. I do not do good swatches with my pinky. I'm going to get this blue for you on my thumb. And this is called Sienna. And that was Artistry II. Alright, next is Royals, and this is a dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. This makes me think of that song by Lorde. And we'll never be royals. We crave a different kind of rush. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh, oh, oh. Let me live that fantasy. Alright, this is Queen. You can call me Queen Bee. Primrose. Regal. Crown. Majestic. Oh, the pinky swatch. Oh, Dread. Beautiful. That was Royals. And we'll never be royals. Guess it's not in our blood. That kind of looks just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of rush. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh, oh, oh. Let me live that fantasy. Okay, that's it for the Bad Habit. We are on to the Eye Art Artist Palette by Laura Mercier, I believe. Yes, Laura Mercier. And I don't know if you can see the artwork on here. Probably not. It's like embossed leather. It's really beautiful. My friend Sarah that I met on Periscope forever ago recommended this, and I think I got this on my very first birthday shopping extravaganza. I think this is the first time I ever went to Sephora. So, this is my favorite color in here, African Violet. So beautiful. African Violet. Plum Smoke. These are just beautiful, cool tone purples. Cur Royal. Oh, they look so subtle in the swatches, but on the eye they are so gorgeous. We've got Violet Ink. It's one of my favorite colors is the Violet Ink. There's a Primrose. Let me get that for you on my thumb. Primrose. Like I said, these don't swatch they're so subtle that it's really hard to see. I don't think you can even see Primrose up there, but they are so pretty on the eyes. One of my favorites. This is a beat up Mirabella, kind of like a old school Z palette, and I've got 3 of the same colors, and then I used to wear this one color on my lid, and that's it. I'd put some brown eyeliner on, and I may put a tiny bit of this darker brown, and that was it. And I mean, look at me now. But that used to be the extent of the eyeshadow that I wore. So I had to keep this just because, you know, my roots, my makeup roots. Next we have a BoxyCharm palette, Blinc Electric Eyes palette. So obviously this came in a BoxyCharm. If I remember this correctly, these are gorgeous shimmers. Oh yes. I'm just going to swatch all of them for you because they are very pretty. They are quite pretty. Oh, don't you love it whenever you swatch something and it makes you make that noise? That one. So this is the Blinc Electric Eyes, that one. So pretty. Alright, next I have 3 e.l.f. Prism palettes, and it is so little. This one's called Naked. I think this is Sunset. I don't know how they would expect anybody to be able to read that. So yeah, I don't know. These are the colors, and the one that I don't know what it's called. These are beautiful shimmers. I've kept these forever, and I don't know that I've ever used them. If I did, it was for one color. And I don't know, they don't feel as good as I once thought they were. Isn't it funny how you become a makeup snob? This is going to be Naked. This is the Naked. Those are really pretty. So that was the e.l.f. Prism Naked. And next is the Sunset. Next is the palette by Sheer Cover. I don't even remember when I got this. It must have been when I used to use that mineral foundation. And that was back before I really was into makeup at all. They look like they're all mattes. And I really don't remember anything about it. So let's give it a swatch and see how it does. Not too bad. But I definitely have much better ones than this, I guarantee it. Kind of womp womp. Next is another dose of colors, one of these. And it is the Baked Browns. And as I said when I talked to you about the Marvelous Moms, I love the format. I love the formula, and I love the way it goes from lightest to darkest. You just like build up your color gradient. It's perfect. And the formula is beautiful. It's so smooth. And it blends like a dream. Super pigmented. You'll be able to see like the difference between the last one I swatched and this one. These are all mattes too. But they are creamy and they are full of color. Beautiful color scheme. Baked Browns by Dose of Colors. Next is the Revolution Jewel Collection Opulent. Isn't that pretty? It's making my lighting go badonkadonk. There she is. This is the Opulent from the Jewel Collection. I remember these shimmers being really cool looking. They're very weird texture. Almost kind of mushy, like putty like. There are some of the shimmers. Definitely Opulent, right? And I'll swatch a couple of the mattes. There's actually a couple other shimmers that are in smaller pans that are really pretty too. They're different texture though. Like I said in my last video, I'm just not sure about the Revolution. I don't know how many of these I'm going to keep. I never reach for them because I have others that I like a lot better. Another Revolution palette, the Emily Edit, the Needs. And I did say in my last empties video that I was going to get rid of my Wants palette. I'm going to give this one another roll because it's got a cool highlighter. I'll show you the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter. I like it for the sake of having everything in one palette if you were traveling. It also has a setting powder, which would be convenient to have it all in the same place. And then let me swatch some of the eyeshadows. This is Honesty. And I love the names, of course. Faith. Hope. Peace, which I don't think is going to show up at all. It's a nice all-inclusive palette. That's the only thing that makes me think I would keep it. Maybe a toss in your bag kind of thing, just for touch-ups and to have something on hand should you need it. And finally for today, Flower Bomb by Midas Cosmetics. I love this for spring and summer. Oh, really? My friend Marlo is a affiliate with Midas, so I'll put her discount code right here. I can't remember how much it is. I want to say 20%. But this has some of the most beautiful colors. I'm probably going to swatch a lot of them because there's a lot of very unique colors. This is Peony, Clover, ooh, Orchid, rose mallow, like marshmallow, but rose mallow. Got plumeria. Magnolia. So pretty. Hibiscus. Daisy. Hummingbird. Oof. I'm making a mess here. Hummingbird. Hydrangea, which is beautiful peacock color. Daffodil. Blossom. And dahlia. Aren't those pretty? I don't know if I can show you the glitter. I'll try. I'll just grab Blooming on my finger. It does have a base. There's Blooming. I'm on my arm now. Hyacinth. Bliss. The glitters over there. It's a beautiful palette, you guys. Be perfect for right now. So maybe go check it out and use Marlowe's code. Alright, that's it. Alright guys, that is all for this one container. I'll be back later on with another installment, but I hope you are enjoying seeing my palette collection and seeing some swatches from these palettes. There is a lot, there's a lot more to come, so be on the lookout for it. Lisa, how was that? You guys can tell me, did you like it better with the swatches? Did you like it better with the pictures? Let me know what you think. I kind of liked it better this way just because you could hear my experience and reaction with them. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that cute little notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload a video, because you don't want to miss it. You don't. Until next time, take care and God bless. Bye guys. What up YouTube? Hey guys. I am back with another part of my eyeshadow palette. Again, I am doing this very randomly, just grabbing sections and containers such as this and just kind of doing it. So today's little, and I actually like this better than the actual AB. And I don't have my glasses.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
I don't think I was talking to you.
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, because you're stupid.